Good afternoon to everybody. Can you hear me? Respond, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Okay, is the board is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us start. Ja- First, I would like to mention the titles of certain textbooks, which you can read for this subject. So these are the titles of the books which you can read to understand this subject. Have you copied the names of the book?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, firstly, artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science and engineering. It is concerned with the development of algorithms, for realizing various aspects of intelligent behavior, such as perception, reasoning, learning, communicating, and acting in a complex environment. Now, just to give you some idea on how the development of algorithms can take place to realize these aspects of intelligence, I am citing some examples. Say we want to we want to realize this intelligent behavior, this aspect, that is perception with an algorithm. If we can realize it with an algorithm, then we can write a program for it and we can implement it on a computer. Now, the mobile phones that you have, most of the mobile phones today, they have face lock face lock facility. That means once you will capture an image of your face, you will store it in the mobile, and when someone wants to work with your mobile, he has to he has to send a photograph of its face to the mobile. And if the photograph of the owner stored in the mobile, if it matches with the photograph of the person who wants to have access of the mobile, only then the mobile phone will allow you to work. So for this, the face recognition ability of human being must be realized over the processor that is inside your mobile phone. So this is an example of uh, how we can realize this this aspect of intelligence on a machine. And there is another example, reasoning. Again, it is an important aspect of intelligent behavior. Any intelligent being can reason. And most of while working over the Windows operating system or while working over your mobile phones, Android phones, you can download some software for playing the game of chess or for playing the game of cards. And after you download it and you install it on your machine or on your mobile phone, you can play with the machine. And when you play with the machine, uh, we can assume that machine has the ability to reason with you. If you make a move, then the machine will be able to make a counter move, and for that the machine has the ability to reason with the situation. This is an example. Then learning. It is again an important aspect of intelligent behavior. Now, how it is realized on a computer? What is an example? we can have we can have example of recommendation system. Recommendation system to recommend products to consumers. And and if you work with YouTube, you will find that it displays certain musics or certain recorded things of your choice. So it has the ability to learn from your actions. And there is another example, that is communicating. Communicating, it is another important aspect of intelligent behavior which we can realize on a machine or on a computer. Most of you have the application. ওরা দেখতে পাবে না কেলেঙ্কারি। তুমি ওই মেশিনটা বসো না, কোনটা যাদবপুর ইউনিভার্সিটিতে যাব না জিগাইলে যাব। আচ্ছা, সব চলে গেল। কোথায় ঢুকলে তুই ওই মেশিনটা খোল। ও আছে না, কিন্তু ওরা দেখতে পাচ্ছিল। তাহলে ঢুকো। So with your Google Assistant, you can converse with the machine. You can ask questions in your own voice and you can have answers to your question. So this is another example. Then acting in a complex environment. Possibly you have heard of Mars Curiosity rovers. That is basically a vehicle, a remote control vehicle which moves over the surface of the Mars. And while that vehicle moves over the surface of the Mars, that has to face different situations. And under different situations, that vehicle has to take different actions. So it is another example. That is how a machine can be made intelligent to act in a complex environment. So this is how we may try to define artificial intelligence. Now you first tell me whether you have any question regarding this definition and illustrations. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So do you have any question about this definition part?
No, sir.
Okay, no question. Then Then I am explaining this term artificial intelligence. It was first used by Professor John McCarthy to express the theme of Dartmouth College workshop in the year 1956. And this workshop was held to discuss how various aspects of learning or other features of intelligence can be realized with the computer. So this is how the term AI has come. Now one point I should mention that artificial intelligence is concerned with the development of algorithms for realizing various aspects of intelligent behavior. Now, do you know this term algorithm? What is an algorithm? Respond, please.
Sir, set of instructions.
Set of
Set of
instructions.
instructions.
There may be several sets of instructions. An algorithm is necessary for the solution of a problem. Hmm. And it consists of a sequence of elementary steps of operations by following which you can find a solution to that problem. Can you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Should I give an example? Okay, let us have some example. Now, why we are interested with the development of algorithm for realizing AI? Can you tell me? Respond, please. Can you tell me? So, what is our ultimate objective? We want to realize various aspects of intelligent behavior on a computer. And computer cannot work without a program. So for that, we need to develop a program. And we cannot write a program until and unless we can define the sequence of elementary operations that the computer should perform to find a solution to a problem. And once we develop an algorithm, then we can replace each step of operation of that algorithm by the proper statement of a programming language which a computer can understand. Can you follow my argument?
Yes, sir.
So, so before discussing AI, I would like to discuss algorithm first. So, an an algorithm is a sequence of elementary operations following which a solution to a problem can be obtained. Now let us consider an example. An example for write an algorithm to search for a number x in a list of n integers. Do you understand the meaning of this problem? We want to have an algorithm to search for a number x in a list of integers. Let this be the algorithm. And it has a list of numbers, say 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a list of numbers. And what will be the input to this algorithm? Say x is 3. What will be the output for this algorithm? Tell me.
The 3.
3. Either 3 or it will respond in a manner that found. Found means that x is found in this list of numbers. Now next time, if I supply 6 as an input to this algorithm, what output it will deliver?
Not found. Not found. So your mic is off.
Sir, your mic is off.
Working, huh? Can you hear me? One,
Yes, sir.
two,
Yes,
three,
sir.
four.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are discussing about an algorithm. Now, if the input becomes 6 to this algorithm, what will be the output?
Not found, sir.
Not found. All right. So this will be the output. So next we will discuss how we can we can find out a sequence of steps of elementary operations by following which this algorithm can be implemented. Now, can you follow the steps of operations of this algorithm? We have assumed that there is an array which stores this number, which stores these n numbers. And what is this X? X denotes the number to be found in the array. The number to be found in the array. Array A. Now, can you follow the steps of this algorithm?
Yes, sir.
So, first, what we will do, we will compare X with the first element of array. So, for that, I is initialized to 0. Now, if X can be matched with this element of the array, then then we will assign 1 to this found. We will increment I by 1 to access the next element of the array, and here this condition will be false if found is 1. Then it will not go to step 4, it will come to step 7 and it will check if found is 1, then it will print found, otherwise it will print not found, and finally the algorithm will stop. But if fails to match with A0, then what we will do, we will increment I to 1 and we will compare X with this next element. In this way the algorithm will continue. How long? Until the end of the list of numbers is checked. So, after comparing all these n elements, if X fails to match with any of these elements, then what will happen? Then this found will have value 0, and this I will have value equal to n. So it will not go to step 4, it will come to step 7 and it will check if found is 1, then it will print found, otherwise if found is not 1, it will print not found, and it will come to this step 8, that is the stop, that will instruct the computer to stop. Now, is this algorithm clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acha. Now, since you possibly know C language, henceforth this kind of algorithm I should write in a C language, in a C like language, which will be more concise, which will be a more concise representation. For example, here this algorithm could be written in this way, that is, We are not following the exact syntax of C language here because it is an algorithm. It is independent of any programming language. It is usually written in natural English so that we can represent the logic of the solution procedure for this problem. So, so this same algorithm can be written in a C-like with a C-like statements for more concise representation of this algorithm. So can you follow this?
Yes, sir.
And one point I would like to mention here that it is not a program, mind it. It is an algorithm. So if you go on typing it over the computer, computer will not be able to recognize it. This is necessary for writing a code in a suitable programming language. Once we can define the logical steps of elementary operations which should be followed to find a solution to this problem, then we can simply replace each step of this operation with a suitable statement of a high level programming language like C or any other language. And then we can have a program for it and we can load the computer with that program and computer will execute it. All right.
Okay, sir.
अच्छा. Next, I would like to discuss about an important attribute of an algorithm. It is called computational complexity. It is called computational complexity of an algorithm. Possibly, one point you will realize the larger will be the number of elements in this array, the larger will be the number of elements in this array, the higher will be the time required by the computer to execute this algorithm. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Say there are 10 elements in the array and we are running this algorithm to find an element S in that array. It will take say t second of time. And if we run this same algorithm, for 1000 elements in the array, and if X happens to be in the last position of the array, then it will take much longer time,
Yes, sir.
right? So the same algorithm may take different time depending on what? Depending on size of the input. Depending on size of the input. In this case, the size of the input is the length of the array. More will be the length of the array, the larger will be the time for computation. This is one point. Another point is this. With the increase in the size of the input, the storage requirement for this algorithm will also increase. Because the larger will be the array, the higher will be the number of bytes required by this algorithms to store the store the list of numbers?
Yes, sir.
So, by computational complexity, what we mean, this is called so it is the amount of time taken by an algorithm to run as a function of the length of the input at the worst case. At the worst case. What do we mean by this worst case? So for this algorithm, let us assume, let t be the time to perform one or efficiency. Let t be the time perform to perform time to perform. Now what we are assuming that let's see with the time to perform one comparison operation. Here AI is compared with X and we are assuming that to perform this comparison operation C is the time. Then at the worst case, how many comparisons this algorithm will make? Can you tell me? Okay, at the best case, after how many comparisons this algorithm will terminate?
1.
1. That means if the number that you are searching in this array, that is X, if it happens to be in the 0th position of the array, then at the first comparison, it will be found. So in the best case, it will be 1. But when we speak of complexity of an algorithm, we usually want to mean the worst case complexity. That is the amount taken by the algorithm to run as a function of the length of the input at the worst case. So in this case, if there are n elements in the array, then this Tn will be C into S n plus C. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
So this will be the time complexity, and you can find that as the value of n increases, the time required to compute this will also increase.
Yes.
Now, when we discussed complexity of an algorithm, we are more interested to know the rate of growth of this function, rather than the exact value of this function. That means in this case, this function Tn, it will grow like this. It will grow like this. That is, it will grow linearly with the increasing value of n.
স্যার
Right?
ইকুয়েশনটা আরেকবার বলবেন স্যার, CN প্লাস C কেমন করে হলো?
ওই যে এখানে আর একটা কম্পারিজন করতে হবে বাইরে এসে, এটাকে তুমি ইগনোরও করতে পারো। এই যে এখানে এনটা কম্পারিজন করতে হচ্ছে আর এখানে একটা কম্পারিজন করতে হবে।
ওকে স্যার।
If n is very large, you can ignore it in that case. In that case, you can approximately assume it to be C into n. In any case, we are interested with the rate at which this complexity function grows with increasing input size. Here, whether you consider this C or not, it will increase linearly with the increase in input size. Right?
ওকে স্যার।
Now we may have some algorithm where this complexity function, instead of increasing linearly, it may increase along some polynomial curve. And I am citing an example. So today I would like to stop here. Now I am telling you that I need some more classes because I have started in late. I could not arrange this infrastructure initially. So can I have a class on Wednesday afternoon?
স্যার আফটার 2 o'clock হলে ভালো হয়।
কত?
দুপুর 2টোর পরে হলে ভালো হয়, মানে
সবাই পারবে? সবাই অ্যাটেন্ড
না
করতে
না
পারবে?
স্যার, আমাদের
হ্যাঁ
ল্যাব
স্যার,
আছে
স্যার
স্যার
আমাদের
আড়াইটার
আমাদের
থেকে।
ল্যাব আছে স্যার।
ঠিক আছে, 5টার সময় হতে পারে? 5টা?
আমাদের 5:30 অব্দি ল্যাব আছে স্যার।
ও,
হ্যাঁ স্যার, 5:30 অব্দি ল্যাব আছে।
আচ্ছা। বৃহস্পতিবার হতে পারে?
না
আচ্ছা,
স্যার, ল্যাব আছে।
হ্যাঁ?
বৃহস্পতিবার ল্যাব আছে স্যার।
স্যার বৃহস্পতিবারও ল্যাব আছে 5:30 অবধি।
ফার্স্ট হাফে একদম সকালে 11টা থেকে বুধ বৃহস্পতি শুক্র কোনোদিন হতে পারে?
শুক্রবারটা হতে পারে।
সবার হবে কিনা জানি না, অনেকে তো বিভিন্ন
শুক্রবার সেকেন্ড হাফে ল্যাব আছে।
ফার্স্ট হাফে হতে পারে? হ্যাঁ,
ফার্স্ট হাফে
ফ্রম 11 o'clock। আচ্ছা, can I have a class at 6 p.m. on any day?
হ্যাঁ
Huh? On Thursday or Friday, can I have a class at 6 p.m.? Not Friday, not Thursday, but can I have a class on Friday at 6 p.m.?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, 6 p.m.
হবে?
6 p.m. প্রবলেম।
Yes, sir. 6 p.m. No problem, sir.
Okay. So the next class we will have on Friday. Friday is 13, 14, 15, 16th.
হুম
17. Okay. So 17 February. Is this all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please come on Friday. And I also come with some time in my hand so that I can discuss all this, because all these are prerequisites for studying this course. You are coming from various disciplines. So I have to start from zero level. That's why I am discussing all this. So we will have next class on Friday at 6 p.m.
ওকে স্যার,
Okay. Bye.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.